Hi, this is Tim, back with Tim Got It Sold, and another video here for you today. The topic today is what makes our brokerage different than every other brokerage that's out there. Let's jump right into it. I get asked all the time, Tim, why did you select the broker that you work for? And what is different about your broker than every other broker? Aren't they all the same? Well, the answer is no. And there's some major things that make our brokerage different than everyone else. The very first thing that is different about our brokerage is that we give our sellers options. Most brokers can only throw the property on the MLS and hope that the property sells. With us, it's completely different. We give you all sorts of options. Would you like to sell it off market, maybe to an investor with no showings? Would you like to sell it on the market? Would you like to do both and try a pre-market option? Would you like to sell it, move out, and then list it? We have all different options available for you, and that's one of the things that makes us different. Another thing that's unique about us is, what if you need some repairs on the property? Often I meet with a seller who has a nice house, but maybe it needs a little bit of work. Maybe there's some rotten wood on the deck, or maybe it needs some painting, but not everyone has the cash. One of the options that we offer is a way that you can go ahead and get those repairs done, list the property, and just pay for the repairs at closing. So the first thing about us that's totally unique is that we give you options in how you sell the property. It doesn't matter to me which option is best for you. I just want to find the option that works great for you and get the property sold in the way that you would prefer to have it sold. The second thing that's unique about our brokerage is the marketing. This is huge, and this is one of the ways that we're completely different than anyone else in the industry. We have radio, TV, billboard ads, and all of those things point people to our website, which is an industry-leading website with more than 2.6 million hits a year. And if you decide to list with us, your property will be featured there. We also have our own app, which is also an industry-leading app as well, with tons of awards. And on the website and on the app are these buyers that are looking to buy. So we design our app and we design our website for buyers looking for properties so that they're going to find your property quickly. So one of the things that makes us different than everyone else is the marketing. But it doesn't just stop at those things. We also do professional photos. And another way that we're different than a traditional brokerage is we don't charge you extra for the things that should be included. For example, do you want professional photos of the property? Do you need drone photos? Do you need a 3D walkthrough? Do you need open house? Do you need any of these extra things that many brokerages charge extra for? Are all included with us. You don't pay extra for anything with us. You just pay commission at closing. Many times when you ask an agent from another brokerage, what is your marketing plan? They'll say, we're going to put it on the MLS. Okay, that's good, but that's not really a marketing plan. And with us, that's just the beginning of what we offer. Most brokerages, that's the only thing they can do, and for us, it's just the first step in a huge marketing plan specifically made and tailored to get your property sold quickly. Another way we use the MLS different than other brokerages is most brokerages will only put your property on one MLS because it costs money to list there. With us, we do it completely different. We're going to list your property on every single relevant MLS in your area and the international MLS because people relocate here from all over the world. It's just another way we're different than a regular brokerage. We're not trying to save money on marketing. We want to cast a wide net and expose your property to everyone who's ever thought of buying a property in your area. The third reason our brokerage is different is we are the #1 team in the United States. No one else can say that. According to the Wall Street Journal, we've closed more deals than any other brokerage in the entire country for 5 years in a row, and it's about to be 6. That's huge. We're also the most reviewed team in the entire United States and the highest reviewed with more 5-star reviews than any other team, according to Zillow. Fourth thing that's different about us is that all of the agents who work for us are full-time. And this is extremely unique in the real estate industry. For example, in our geographical area, it's estimated that over 90% of agents are part-time. And that's fine. They may have some other sort of income or that type of thing. But with us, we just have a different idea and a different philosophy. You want your agent to be doing this full-time, to have a ton of experience. Our agents close anywhere from 5 to 10 times as many sales as regular agents do from other brokerages. For example, I do 55 to 60 a year, and it's not bragging, but what's important is that experience that comes to you when it comes to negotiating. Let me tell you a quick story. Last month I had a seller, property needed some work. I went in there, I said, hey look, I see a little bit of wood rot on the outside and it looks like it needs a roof. The sellers agreed. I said, if we want to sell, we market the property at a great price so that we'll attract a lot of buyers that can overlook those issues. Well, that's what happened. We ended up with 16 different offers. Seller selected one which was significantly higher than their asking price. When it came time to do the inspection, I wanted to set the expectations clear with the sellers and say, look, it's most likely they're going to find some issues and they may want to come back and discuss the price with us. Seller said, well, how much do you think? I said, well, we're looking at a roof. We have some wood rot. There's a couple other things they may find. Inspectors are great at finding problems. I think we should expect a certain amount of money. And the seller said to me, I think if we could keep it to around $15,000 or $20,000, then that would be an acceptable amount for us. I agreed. Inspection came back. They asked for some things. First thing they did, the agent called me and said, hey, look, the buyers are asking for $17,000 in reduction. I said, okay, I understand. I know there's some issues. How flexible are they on that number? Immediately, the agent said, oh, I'm sure they would do it for 10. Well, when I went and looked up this person on the records, I saw that she had only sold 3 houses this year. Immediately, she gave away that money. Now, it's good for my clients. My clients won in the situation. When they heard about $10,000, they were ecstatic. But what about her clients? My clients would have accepted the $17,000. So immediately she gave away $7,000 without even thinking. And this is where experience comes in. Often I'll have a client tell me, well, we've been on the market for 4 months with my agent. I just don't feel like we're getting it done. I look them up. This is their only listing, but you can't get them to answer the phone or any of those kinds of things. It's important that you have a full-time agent and someone with a ton of experience negotiating for you to protect your interests. At our brokerage, all agents must specialize in one thing. I'm a listing agent. My job is to help sell properties, and that's the only thing I do. I don't have to show properties to buyers who are trying to buy. In addition, we have a client concierge. Each office does, so I don't have to deal with paperwork, getting things ready for the MLS, arranging things for closing, ordering photos. Any of those background tasks that a regular agent has to do themselves is completely taken off of my plate. Also, we have lead coordinators. These are my favorite. Right now, the industry average is about 2 days. If you drive around this area and you see a sign for sale, you call in, it's about 2 days for an agent to help you see that property. With us, it's 26 seconds. We have people on call 7 days a week from 8:30 in the morning till 8:30 at night, answering phones, replying to text messages, replying to requests through our app and our website so that no potential buyer falls through the crack. And I'm sure you can understand that is so much better. Being quick to connect with potential buyers is critical in this industry. We don't want them waiting 2 days to hear from me. And that's one of the ways we're different, is I have a whole team of people behind me helping me to succeed so that my only job is negotiating for you and sourcing offers for your property. The last way we're different than everyone else is we don't charge any termination fees. You are completely protected through the entire process, and we don't want you to feel locked into something. Just this morning, I had an appointment with a client. They've been on the market for 5 months. They've only received 1 offer for their property, and they haven't spoken to their agent in 3 weeks. We are completely different. The reason they're still with them is because they don't want to pay the termination fee to get out of their contract, so they're just going to wait for it to expire. With us, we're completely different. We don't want to lock you into something that you can't get out of. We're protecting you all the way through. If at any time you're not happy with me, our marketing, our processes, our people, or anything, or if you decide you don't want to sell, you can terminate our agreement at no penalty to you. Regardless of how much the company has spent or how much I've spent marketing your property, you can walk away free and clear. And what that does is it gives you all of the power and puts the onus on me to continue to earn your business throughout the process. That's another thing that makes us different. I think you can see the value in not locking people into something that they can't get out of. In this area, it's typically anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 to terminate an agreement earlier. Thank you for letting me share about a few of the things that make our brokerage different than everyone else. I look forward to working with you. If you have any questions, give me a call. You can contact me on any social media at Tim Got It Sold. If you are curious about what you need to know before you select a real estate agent, click the link below so that you can see what that looks like. Thank you and have a great day.